You are all lovely people. I have a nice suit on. I have blonde hair. I speak very eloquently. I'm going to give you a lecture. That's all Cody Rhodes really is. At the end of the day, I like Cody Rhodes in a sense. I understand what he's going for, Mr. Captain America, Mr. Perfect. At the end of the day, it's all see-through. It's all rehearsed. It feels like it feels manufactured. And I've been meaning to make this video for a couple weeks. Now, typically, people make a 5 reasons why, 10 reasons why, 25 reasons why they don't like a situation or a person, a wrestler, or a storyline. But, I like Cody Rhodes. Like I said, he's not that bad. So I only have 3 reasons. I'm not going to force 5. But these 3 issues are a big deal. So it might as well equal up to 5, if you get what I'm saying, if you feel what I'm saying. Number 1, bro. Cody Rhodes is, like I said, he's too perfect. He's got the perfect suit on, the perfectly bleached blonde hair. He speaks like he's a politician. He's giving you a speech every time. You know he's going to give you a cheap pop like lovely people. When he said that, it's kind of cringe. I get it that he's trying to go for the old school thing. That old school baby face where I'm not going to let you talk about these people or I'm just going to pander. That's not necessary, bro. Just be yourself. And, the people are going to get behind what your message is. Too much pandering. I'm their champion. I'm not gonna be your champion, Rocker. It's too much, bro. I get it, but it's like, stop pandering, bro. Get off your knees, bro. Especially when he's doing like a solo promo in the ring. You just feel like you're being lectured. You feel like you're listening to the mayor, somebody running an office trying to get you to vote for them so they can win the election. He's trying to win you over. He's trying to get to that next level. He's trying to use you to get himself over. You don't see people like LA Knight do that. LA Knight got over on his own. He doesn't come out and glaze the cloud. He doesn't come out and glaze the crowd. He comes out, he says, yeah, he makes fun of his opponent. He's entertaining. He glazes himself as he should. Why he's the guy, why you should like him. Like, his promos make you want to like him without him even acknowledging you as a fan. And truth be told, that's how he got over. He got on the mic and he just was himself. But Cody Rhodes is like, you're going to get a long, drawn-out speech. He's going to glaze any and everybody. He's going to make a reference to those who came before him. He's going to drop his dad in there. Cody, he has to get those sympathy points in there. It's like the typical generic wrestler, like the created perfect wrestler. Somebody like Vince McMahon would create. And then his promos are kind of cheesy. When he's going at you, when he's having like a promo war and going at somebody, lately just going into this WrestleMania build until WrestleMania, he's been relying on cursing. Like the one week he told The Rock, go and fuck yourself. I shouldn't have cursed on YouTube. I'm not going to curse on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. But yeah, he told The Rock, go F yourself. And it's like the crowd went, oh, like it's a big deal because WWE's is PG and nobody expected that. And they was doing that a lot in the late 2010s. And it was a big deal, but it's just lame now. And then the next week after that, or a couple weeks after that, at their Elimination Chamber, he calls John Cena a bitch. Oh, damn, I cussed again. He called John Cena the B word. And it's like, here we go again. He's just trying to get that cheap pop out of the crowd. Anything to glaze and get a cheap pop out of the crowd. And even tonight, as we build up into WrestleMania, Cena just violated, cooked him, just destroyed him on the mic. And the only thing he can say back is, you got more dick in the promo than you got in your jorts. It's like, you're just relying on vulgar language to just get yourself over. It's lazy, it's cheap, it's lame, and it's kind of cringy too. You seem like you shouldn't be cursing, but you are. You don't seem like you should be doing this. Remember when he said The Rock has LDS, little dick syndrome, and it's like, bro, come on now, that's lame. I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of went off into a rant, but so the first reason was he's too perfect, and I kind of went into the second one. The second one was his promos, bro. They're just boring. You feel like you're being lectured. But let me get back on the first point of him being manufactured. It's like, it's not relatable. The suits, the perfectly blonde hair, the fact that we know your hair is really black, it grows out black naturally and you dye it, it takes me away from what I'm looking at. It's like we know that's not you. We know that you created this persona. This is not Cody Rhodes. They always say the best WWE superstars are the people who are themselves just turned up. And it's like, unless you turn Super Saiyan, you know that's not your hair, bro. We know that you're not that guy. You know that you're not Captain America. We saw who you was before. You should have did something to get yourself over with that character because that's who you was, you know? I mean, it's nothing wrong with reinventing yourself, but you reinvented yourself into a whole different person. Like Drew McIntyre, bro. He went out, he had the same exact route Cody did. I mean, he got fired though. And he went out, he did the indie scene, he went to TNA. He got himself over with the crowd. He proved himself. He matured a little bit. He reinvented himself. He got better on the mic. And now he can't do anything wrong. You know, when you see Drew McIntyre with a microphone in his hand, you know you're going to get some quality entertainment. And you know what you're looking at is who he is. You can connect with him. But Cody Rhodes is like, nobody's walking around with a suit, walking around perfectly stiff, looking like a Ken doll. It's like, what am I looking at? Who is this guy? How am I supposed to relate to this guy? Stone Cold was the typical American man, drank beer, I hate my boss, and he was the only person that you saw actually whipping his boss's ass. I know I'm cursing still, but I'm going to get it together, YouTube. But he was somebody that you could just relate to. He comes out with his short shorts and his T-shirt and with some beer, putting that middle finger up. Hell yeah, man, Stone Cold was the guy. Daniel Bryan, you know, he said yes, but he was Daniel Bryan at the end of the day. You know, these are people that you could just relate to. But, you know, you got this guy with this suit talking to you in a condescending way, dragging out each and every word. It's like, what am I listening to? I am Cody Rhodes. You are all great. It's like, come on, bruh. But let me get to it, man. The last and final issue I have with Cody Rhodes is he ain't got no balls, man. He not a man. He ain't got no oomph to him. He don't stand no business. He's not somebody that you like, you know what? I would pick him to stand up for me. I want him to be the guy that's going to represent me. Because it's too many times that he let something slide. Like the build up to WrestleMania 40, they had the whole press conference thing. I don't remember what city it was in. It might have been in Vegas. I might be making that up. Who cares? So remember that press conference? The Rock slapped the dog shit out of him. And he just stood there. You know, he did the whole thing where you turn around and you just accept it. And The Rock just did his thing and it was over. You know, they had the little pull apart. But, yo, you didn't really want to get back at him. You just let that slide, bro. See, even CM Punk commented like, yo, I want to see him punch The Rock. And it's like, The Rock was still standing on stage. And it's like, bro, you left, bro. Nothing happened. There was no consequences. He got his revenge a couple weeks later, but damn, like a couple weeks later, bro, you didn't try hard enough. You don't look like you really want it. The Rock beat the holy hell out of him with a belt in the rain, made him bleed. And then, you know, months later, he's drinking with him. It's like, where's your balls at, man? Like, yo, you address him. Say something. You ain't got to be perfectly good friends with him, but you never gave us any explanation why you accepted this guy back, bro. He showed your blood to your mom. Where is your balls at, bro? Even recently, like at Elimination Chamber where Cena turned heel, he kicked Cody Rhodes in the balls. He used Cody Rhodes' neck as a stepping stool as he put his hands on his hips like a soccer mom. That was a wild visual. Like, you can just crash out off of that. Travis Scott, of all people, random as hell, got a free lick off you, just punched you on the side of your head. You barely even addressed that. Just barely said anything. At least hit him with something on Twitter, at least. Cut a promo on him, bro. Say something. Leave a comment under his picture. Show that you want to get revenge. You're just letting stuff slide, bro. Even the next time that he saw John Cena, like 3 weeks later at the Elimination Chamber, he just called John Cena a bitch. Like I said earlier, he called John Cena a bitch. He said, hey, I want to see this. I don't want to see that version of you at WrestleMania. I want to see, you know, Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, the guy from 20 years ago. You know, I want to see that guy at WrestleMania. And then he walked away. You walked away from him like he didn't put his hands on his hips like a soccer mom upset at the coach who didn't put her son in the game. Like he had his hands on his hips with his foot on the back of your neck, bro. That's the last time you saw him. And the next time you see him 3 weeks later, you're just going to give him a lecture and you're going to walk away like you did a mic drop. Like, bro, where is your balls, bro? I'm going back in time, but remember like 2014, 15, when Brock Lesnar returned for the first time and Cena was in the ring. He had the green hat on and the shirt. You know, Cena had every other color every other week. The first thing Brock Lesnar did upon arrival was F5 John Cena. It was out of the blue. Nobody expected it. And the very next week or the next time they both was in the ring together, Cena slapped the holy hell out of him. He slapped the dog shit out of him, bro. And then they had a whole brawl segment and Brock Lesnar made him bleed. And it was a big deal. It's like, yo, Cena showed that, hey, yo, man, that guy got some balls, you know. And he went against Brock Lesnar, the biggest, toughest guy. Like, yo, why are you not doing this, Cody Rhodes? Where's your balls at, bro? Attack. Show that you a man. Show that you a hero, that you somebody that these little kids should be looking up to, that you're a hero, that you somebody that we would want to represent us. You got the glaze in the crowd thing down packed. You got that perfect, man. But you need to start standing up for yourself. The crowd's not going to glaze you back because we don't see nothing, bro. We don't see that you don't have respect for yourself. Anybody at any time can just kick Cody Rhodes in the balls. You can slap him in the back of his head. You can take his wife. You can take his dog for a walk. You can piss on his bus. You can hide his bleach for his hair dye. Because you know he's not going to do nothing back. He's going to give you a lecture. He's going to call you a naughty name. And then that's it. He's not going to do nothing. You know what? I just thought about something, too. I was just about to wrap this up. Like, going into the WrestleMania build-up last year when The Rock gave the whole I want your soul speech where The Rock put his hand on Cody Rhodes' face. Like, Cody Rhodes, you are a 40-year-old man. Why are you letting this grown man son you? Why is he touching your face like an endearing father giving his son a speech about the birds and the bees, bro? Get his hands off your face, bro. Just like, yo, be a man. Man up. Where's your balls? And I think he did it twice. He did it again. Like, there was 2 separate times, like 2 separate weeks where The Rock put his hands on your face. It's weird, bro. Like, why are you not being a man? I can't picture Roman Reigns, John Cena, Randy Orton letting somebody put their hands on your face or their face. You know, like, yo, it's going to be repercussions. Get off me. Like, get your promo off and I'm going to say what I got to say back. But, like, yo, you got people putting their hands on your face. You got people putting their foots on your neck. What is wrong with you, Cody Rhodes? Where is your balls, man? Put that on a shirt. Where's your balls? But nonetheless, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. If y'all agree with me, if y'all think I'm a weenie, if y'all disagree, let's talk some wrestling, man. Like, it's too many big YouTubers on here with comment sections full of comments and nobody's replying, and they're not replying to their own comments. Like, yo, talk to the people. These people support you. These people are coming back to hear your opinion. That's the whole point of this page, man, to talk some wrestling, man. So, man, if y'all got opinions, man, drop them in the comments, man. Let's see what y'all think, man. If you still listening to this video at this point in time, I appreciate you. Thank you, man. And, let's talk some wrestling.